Welcome to This Week in Weiss Schwarz, where we round up the news and the cards of the day in the Weiss Schwarz community. Now, whenever I do an unboxing, I want to keep that week open just for the unboxing. That's why it's a two-part video. The first half is going to be the week that I was missing. The second half is going to be whatever we're doing now. So that way we're all caught up. Not a lot of news this week, but we have a lot of cards, so it's almost like one of my old videos. So real quick, we have the box toppers that are going to be in the Vanguard booster boxes, and is that Maya? Fuck. All the cards have the same effect though. The Bushiroad monthly magazine for April will have this card, and it's on play, you mill 3. You also get a two-sided paper mat in the magazine. Thanks? I guess you could like frame it, put it up against your wall or something, I don't know. And off to the cards. Hagumi is a human. Hagumi is on attack. If you have 2 or more other Hello Happy World characters, this card gets 2k, and when a trigger check reveals a soul icon, it gets +1 soul. God damn, it has more utility than this because this is an oversized and you could possibly swing for 3 soul. Or you could just run this and guarantee the 2 soul. Ice Turning Cannon is a level assist, 504 when you play a climax, give 1k to a character and rest this card. Top check and either leave it at the top or throw it in the bottom of your deck. It's pretty standard and she is fucking stacked. And you know, you're not supposed to W-sit, it's a parenting thing, Google it. Can you understand Kaoru is on play for the hand? Top check your deck if it's a music character, this gets +1 soul. This one is better because it is a drop search and you're guaranteed the +1 soul if it's in the middle position. Although you do know what you're going to trigger, so if it's a climax, you could like use a brainstorm and get an effect or plus or anything like that. Although I do like the other one, this one is pretty good as well. It all depends on your preference. You see, there's no bad cards in this game. Squeezed out Courage Remy. Courage doesn't look like it's the only thing she's squeezing out. Come on, that was funny! Come on, that was funny! On play for hand, choose a music character and they get 1k5. And when it direct attacks, choose another music character and they get +1 soul. The first effect, it can target itself, but the second effect, it can't. Use 4 without stopping run, choose an early drop, 2 or less climaxes, and on play for hand, if you have 2 or more other music characters, send 1 card from your clock to your memory. And then this card has trait discard encore, where you discard an Afterglow character. Thank you. This is a goddamn good early drop. Better than the one we currently have in my opinion. You heal and you compress your deck. Plus, character discard encore is pretty sweet. So that way you know it's going to be on the field for a good while and just be a beat stick. Now this Ran is your new playmaker. Ardusk Tomoe has a bond with the 3-2 Ran, and when that card is played, it gets 1k5 until the end of the turn. And alarm, if you have 4 or more other characters at the start of your climax phase, you can draw 2, ditch 2. Being next to Yomoka is a level assist, 500 forward, and pay 1, rest 2, salvaging brainstorm. And if you have the 3-2 Ran, she is also a global 500. You don't need to have the 3-2 Ran. Afterglow actually doesn't have a salvaging brainstorm. The only brainstorms we do have is this one and this one. So getting a brainstorm is good, but it's at a level 2 where you kind of want to start. Oh, you could hit the deck refresh quicker and use the early drop. Oh, that makes sense. I'm fucking stupid. What I'm trying to say is, since this is a brainstorm, you could use that effect, hit the deck refresh quicker, have no climaxes in your waiting room, then you could early drop. And that deck refresh damage you would have taken would have been null and voided because the 3-2 Ran heals. I see, Bushiroad. I see. Notice changes Tsugumi is on play, top check 3 and add 1 and ditch the rest. And climax combo at the start of your encore phase, if you have Changing Sky in your climax area and your opponent has all their characters reversed or no characters in their center stage, you can pay 1, ditch 1, and Fever activates. Replay, Fever, burn 1, clock shoot one of your opponent's reversed characters. The climax is a 1k1 and a gold bar when triggered. I like this card. Now, personally, I really do like the Afterglow cards, but it seems like I'm going to have to be making quite a bit of changes to my Afterglow deck so I can make these work. Whoa, jump cut. Alright, Heaven's Feel got a release date. Sorry, it's May 24th. Duh. We are getting the sneaker Bunko cards now. We're going to start with the trial deck cards that we are getting, and I am really excited to see this. Number 1 Weirdo in School, Haruhi heals on play, and you can pay 4 and pop one of your other characters, and when this card reverses your opponent in battle, pay the cost and deal 4 damage to your opponent. Fuck it. I need level 3s for the Haruhi waifu deck. Throw him in. Let me switch this up. There we go. That's much better. It's not even centered, but it's more thematic. Get your Hayuru, and god damn it, we're demonetized. It was fun while it lasted. It's 500 forward and pay 1 sack this. Look up to 4 cards from the top of your deck. Add a Sneaker, Bunko, or Heart hybrid gear character. Add it to hand and you ditch the rest. Alright, trial deck is over. Booster pack cards, here we go. Now they are showing us high rarity cards as well as the standard rarity cards because the art is actually different. I like to show the high rarity cards because it's just a thing that I do. Although you should still look at the pictures of the lower rarity cards, they still look really, really nice. Descent of Moonrat Kuro Usagi is pay 1, rest, searching Brainstorm for Blessing and Sneaker Bunko characters, and if you are level 2, it gets the following effect. Pay 1, ditch 1, send this card to the waiting room. Play visually deceiving Miniscript Kuro Usagi from your hand to the stage that this card was. And that heals on play and climax combo. When this card attacks and you have Tradition of the Moon Rabbit in your climax area, this card gets the following effect until the end of the turn. This ability can activate up to 2 times. When damage dealt by this card is not cancelled, burn 1. The climax is a 1k1, a shot, and soul when triggered. So this is a standard searching Brainstorm, and it is an early drop enabler for the 3-2. And what is nice is that you still get the heal from the card because it's getting played from your hand. Plus that climax, pretty damn good as well. I can really see this as one of the finishers of your deck. Damage goes through, you burn for 1. If that isn't cancelled, burn for 1 again. It's a gamble effect, but it's pretty damn good. And it's not going to hurt if it sticks. Live made Yumio is 500 forward and rest 2 characters, select one of your characters, and they get the following ability until the end of the turn. When this card reverses an opponent, oh Jesus. Okay, I lowered it. When this card reverses an opponent in battle, you blind stock. Deedlit and Lotus Knight Pam is pay 1, rest 2, searching Brainstorm for Lotus Island or Sneako Bunko characters, and once per turn, when your other character gets reversed, select 1 character and they get 1k until the end of the turn. It's another Brainstorm, and the other effect is pretty good. It can't be the one getting reversed, but it could gain the boost. Wow, fuck, now this video is getting unlisted. Mio gets 500 for each other Sneaker Bunko or Magic character. She heals on play and climax combo. When this card reverses an opponent in battle and you have Mio of Shizuku in your climax area, you can burn X, where X is the total of your opponent's reverse characters. The climax is a 1k1, and my whole channel is now getting fucked when triggered. The effect is okay, but the boost does really help it out. It does let you go pretty high up in your power because this relies a little bit too much on your opponent because they gotta have cards on the field and you have to run them over. And you know, that can get disrupted. There is Tri-Blood Basara, which is a level assist, and you could rest it to give 2k to this Mio or this other Yuki character that we don't have yet. Haruhi. Reckless Rushing Haruhi lets you bounce this back to hand when you play a climax, and if you do, choose a character and they get a soul and pay 1 clock from your deck and rest. Search your deck for a level 1 or lower character. Showing the face Nagato is on play, pay 2, send the 0-0 Haruhi to memory. And if you do, you can play Should Have Transfer Schools Asakura from your hand to the stage in rest. And it's a cost 0 bomb where your opponent gets sent to the bottom of the deck. The Asakura is a global 1k to all Sneaker Bunko and Alien characters, and when you play a climax, choose a character and they get 1k. The combo is pretty cool. The cost 0 bomb for the Nagato is really, really nice. And what's cool with the cost 0 bomb is that it's not a level bomb. Your opponent could be like, let's say they play this Puck and they're currently at level 2, they're safe, but it's a cost 0, so the Nagato could run right over it. This one is okay, but the Haruhi is so fucking good. And it's a double rare, isn't it? Yep, it's a double rare. Let's go to Bang Dream, and it's such a huge venue. Remy gets plus 2k during your turn, and it can't be reversed by cost 0 characters. Because cards like these are becoming more and more common in the game, I personally always check like 1 or 2 cost 1 level 1 characters. Secret Spot Arisa is on play. You can pay 1, ditch 1, look up to 3 cards from the top of your deck, and add 1. Send the rest to the waiting room. My Bushido is a level 3 event, and just check this out. Brainstorm. Salvage a Pastel Palette's character. Send the top 5 cards from your deck to the waiting room. If there is a total of 4 or more colors among them, you could heal up to 2, and then you burn 2 to your opponent. This is such a gamble, but there are so many bright sides to it. Free salvage. That's 1. You salvage first and then you can brainstorm. So if you're at risk of a deck refresh, you're going to get that character out of your waiting room first and then the effect pops off. You could possibly heal 2 and then burn 2. The damage is mandatory. The healing could be 0, 1, or 2, and I really like fun cards like these. This card is straight up from a trial deck, and remember when those effects were like amazing and revolutionary? It's still a good effect, but the future is now, old man. And that's all the cards and the news that we have for this week and last week. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Weiss Schwarz news and content. And I'll see you guys in the next video.